Shalom, shalom. I ain't gonna crack it off until everybody get up in here. But the caption say what it say. We gonna do what it do. I'm gonna wait till everybody get up in here before I go talking and whatnot. That pain running deep. And it's hard to stay focused when that pain running deep. But don't make me forget. My hair gonna smell like one. I'm gonna wait till everybody, or at least a few, come in before we get started. It ain't even about the numbers, but at the same time, I don't want to be talking to myself. But if you got a Bible, it will be detrimental for you to have it present at this current time, because we about to get into the scriptures. You feel me? And I've been thugging Dolo, lay in my bed and cut off my phone. Yeah. That pain running deep. How everybody doing? Like I said, if you got a Bible, you might want to get that thing out. Cause we finna see if we can outline these curses. I think this is the last resort into telling y'all, showing y'all who we are, and how we are who we are, and why we gotta be who we are, you know? If you don't mind, share the live video, please. I'm wait till a few people get in here. And depending on how y'all react to all this out, I'm gonna tell if I'm gonna keep doing this or not. You know? I appreciate everybody watching and listening. Like I said, if you got a Bible, get that thing out, G. We're gonna start this one off with a prayer too. You know. So we not lacking. Alright, let's go. Like I said, before I pray, I like to bow my head. I raise my hands. It's out of respect. And then it would be to alright, baby. But like I said, it's in respect to the Father. You know, we're coming before the King of Kings. And then you want to raise your energy unto him. You dig what I'm saying? Like you ever been to a concert and they tell you put your lighters up, turn the light on your phone, raise your hand, and stand the third. You're giving your solar energy unto them. You dig? So let's give our energy unto the Father as we take this prayer serious, because the scriptures are about to come through. So if you don't mind, bow your head. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you this evening. First, we would like to thank you that we have been given another chance to see today our friends and our family. We ask that you, Father, that you speak volumes as we give this word this evening, as it is retained and contained within our bodies, our minds, our hearts, and our souls. Father, I ask that you forgive me if I have led anyone astray, Father, and I ask that you prevent me from doing so, Father. Stop my lips, stop my heart, stop my mouth, stop me in my tracks, Father, if I am wrong. Because I do not want to be the one liable for the slaughter of your children. But we are all your children, Father. We love you and we thank you dearly for this time that we are having, that we have had these few times, these more than a few times. I ask that you bless each individual that is coming on this live, Father, that will see it today and tomorrow and forevermore, that you put a hedge of protection around them, Father, for we know that the enemy does not want them to understand these things. And once they do come into an understanding, Father, they will have the power to defeat him, Father. For the Bible says if you resist the devil, he will flee, and the only way to resist him is to be standing firm in righteousness and in the and in the faith of your word. Father, we understand that we have faith in the King of Kings, the Christ, the Anointed One, and we also have our works in the law, that he did not come to destroy the law, but came to fulfill the law. And not an iota, not a dot, not a yot shall pass away until all has been fulfilled. And not all has been fulfilled until Revelations 21, when the new heaven and the new earth come. For the old shall pass away, and the new shall come. Protect our hearts, protect our minds, protect our beings. Let our spirit overrule our flesh. We love you, Father. We thank you. Forgive us of our trespasses, and we ask you to forgive those who have trespassed against us. We pray this prayer in faith. We pray it in love, and we pray it in the precious, holy power of your Son, the Christ. Salah. Okay. Ready, G? We're finna get it up in there. All right. Deuteronomy 28, right? Like I told y'all before. Deuteronomy 28 outlines curses and scriptures that are designed to a certain people. Now, I'll read this scripture one more time, Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6, because I just hope to establish yesterday that a covenant was made from one person, and it was promised to his offspring. Okay, only his offspring, and we also saw that he has multiple children, and that promise was given to a specific offspring. Okay, so Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6 once again. For you are a holy people unto the Lord your God. The Lord God, your God has chosen you to be a people for his treasured possessions out of all the people who are on the face of the earth. Okay? And I want that to be established and known and understood, that this is you and I that this Bible is talking about. So when we get into Deuteronomy chapter 28, and he speaks on these curses, they have no choice but to fit us. Okay? Now, some of you may disagree that this Bible is everybody's. God love everybody. That will be false. Read Romans 9:13. Read Malachi 1:3. Okay? That will be false. Read Psalms 147:19 and 20. Okay? He'll tell you, I ain't dealt with nobody else but the people that I've been dealing with. Them are my folks. I love them. Okay. And Shalom, that means peace to everyone present. Okay? Okay. And if you faithfully obey the voice of the Lord your God, being careful to do all his commandments that I command you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations on the earth. And all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you, if you obey the voice of the Lord your God. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of your womb, and the fruit of your ground, and the fruit of your cattle, the increase of your herds, and the young of your flock. Blessed shall be the basket on your shall be your basket and your kneading bowl. Blessed shall be you when you come in, and blessed shall you be when you go out. The Lord will cause your enemies who rise against you to be defeated before you. They shall come out against you one way and flee before you seven. The Lord will command the blessings on you in your barns and in all that you undertake. And he will bless you in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. The Lord will establish you as a people holy to himself, as he has sworn to you, if you keep the commandments of the Lord your God and walk in his ways. And all the peoples of the earth shall see that you are called by the name of the Lord your God, and they shall be afraid of you. And the Lord will make you abound in prosperity, and in the fruit of your womb, and in the fruit of your livestock, and in the fruit of your ground, within the land that the Lord swore to your forefathers to give you. Verse 12, Deuteronomy 28. The Lord will open to you his good treasury, the heavens, to give the rain to the land in its season, and to bless all the work of your hands. And ye shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow. And the Lord will make you the head and not the tail, and you shall only go up and not down, if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you today, being careful to do them. And if you do not turn aside from any of the words that I command you today, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. Now, we've already seen in different cultures, like I keep explaining, you feel me? You got Hindu, Buddhist, you got them African folks, you got them folks over there in Egypt. Everybody got their own thing going on, okay? So the Most High is trying to establish, he's trying to set it in stone that y'all my folk, I'm your folk, and this is what I'm going to do for y'all if y'all do what I tell you to. Now, remember I read to y'all Genesis 4:7, where he told Cain, if thou do as well, shalt thou not be accepted. In layman's terms, he's saying if you do what I tell you to, everything gonna be okay. But if you don't, sin is crouching at the door and its desires to rule over you, and it will overtake you. Okay? So we it should be pretty set in stone who we are and where we going. Okay? Now we finna read that was the blessings. Okay, and it didn't have to be too many blessings, because That was your house, that was your home, that was your land, that was your family, that was your people. Everything was already set in stone to be blessed. Now watch the curses. But if you will not obey the voice of the Lord your God, or be careful to do all his commandments and his statutes that I command you today, then all these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. Cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. Cursed shall be your basket and your kneading bowl. Cursed shall be the fruit of your womb and the fruit of your ground, the increase of your herds and and the young of your flock. Cursed shall you be when you come in, and cursed shall you be when you go out. The Lord will send on you curses, confusion, and frustration in all that you undertake to do, until you are destroyed and perish quickly on account of the evil of your deeds, because you have forsaken me. Okay, now that's pretty cut and simple. Now he telling you, if you don't do what I tell you to, it's gonna get real, and it already is real. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, to the point where right now you can't tell a GMO seed from a natural seed. You go to Walmart and it tells you non-GMO, but how do you know this? Okay, now a GMO seed will not produce beyond the 4th generation. Okay, and what that means is you can take an onion, cut the root head off, put it back into the ground, and it'll grow. If it is a GMO, the 4th time you do that, that's it. It's dead. The Most High gave us a recycling of life, like, because it's real. It's his. You feel me? A GMO is something created by your government. Okay, that means, like, if you listen to that song that I said, that I posted today, you know, our enemies are in control. You feel me? They stole God's children, renamed us, gave us jobs, and then gave us gods. Okay, and and these are also gods that our forefathers have never known. Okay, and so that means we are in worse era than they, because I'm teaching y'all. Y'all can read this. You know, everything that's in this Bible been in here since y'all had a Bible. You know, if you went into every church, any hotel room, they gonna have a Gideon's Bible. Well, they probably don't got them no more, but they had a Gideon's Bible in there. You know, so we've always had access to this truth. Okay, let's keep going. What was I? 22. The Lord will strike you with wasting disease, and with fever, inflammation, and fiery heat, and with drought, and with blight and mildew. Let me see. Strike you with wasting disease. What's that? Yellow pox. Chicken pox, yellow fever, measles, and with fever, inflammation, with fiery heat. Like, these are infirmities that he's gonna put upon our people. Now, everybody ain't rocking with this and got this like that. You dig what I'm saying? But over time, if you look throughout our history, the diseases that have come upon us that shouldn't have been allowed to touch us, that may be within other people's cultures. You dig what I'm saying? But because we have Yah, we have a hedge of protection around us. Psalms 91. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High shall abide in the shadow of the Almighty. The pestilence by day will not hit you, and the noisome whatever by night will not touch you as well. Feel me? Just read Psalms 91, 8 through 11. They shall pursue you until you perish. 23. And the heavens over your head shall be bronze, and the earth under you shall be iron. The Lord will make the rain of your land powder, from heaven dust shall come down on you until you are destroyed. Now, what does it mean when he says the heavens shall be bronze over your head? That means you'll have hardship. You feel me? We look up and we look for God. We can't find him. We are utterly confused. We don't understand who he is. We don't understand ourselves, you know. So we are in that confusion right now. That bronze over our head is a hard cover to the point where we can't get to him. Okay? And under you shall be iron. Hard feet, hard ground, hard times. Okay? 25. The Lord will cause you to be defeated before your enemies. We ran into slavery. Ain't no way we supposed to have been in slavery. Just think. You don't think we fought back at one point? You know, you don't. Why do you think we didn't win? How do you think, even so, 1.9 million Jews got captured? And I mean, like, just the day before we got captured, we was probably in that bed. And they been hunching, partying, vibing, gambling, doing everything that we was doing with unbeknownst to the punishment that was about to come upon us. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, let's keep going. 20. Let's start back at 25. The Lord will cause you to be defeated by your enemies, before your enemies. You shall go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them. And you shall be a horror to all the kingdoms of the earth. And your dead body shall be food for the birds of the air and for the beasts of the earth. And there shall be no one to frighten them away. The Lord will strike you with boils of Egypt. That was That's lesions. That's staph. That's MRSA. You dig what I'm saying? These, like I told you, it's certain diseases that wasn't supposed to touch us. That's because we are a pure and holy people. We were supposed to be, you know, but we are in error. So these errors are coming upon us with tumors and scabs and itch, of which ye cannot be healed. The Lord will strike you with madness and blindness and confusion of mind. And ye shall grope at noonday as the blind grope in darkness, and ye shall not prosper in your ways. And ye shall be only oppressed and robbed continually, and there shall be no one to help you. Look, just be real. Real, like, you know, there's things that happen to us here in America. These problems we ain't even got to America yet, you know. These problems right here are occurring now today, you feel me? We tell the police was like, if something happened to you, and be real, if something happened to you that happens to a white person, who you think gonna come out better? They ass is. That's this they government, this they folk, this they stuff. We are not in control. You feel me? Okay, 29. And you should 20, excuse me. You should be on the line, 30. 30. You shall betroth a wife, but another man shall ravish her. You shall build a house, but you shall not dwell in it. You shall plant a vineyard, but you shall not enjoy its fruit. Sickness and infection will come upon us. Will come upon you, but why? For disobeying these commandments. If you go into the beginning, I don't know if you came from the jump. If you go into the beginning, he says, if you're not careful to do everything that he asks us to do in this law that was commanded to them that day and forevermore, then these curses will come upon you. The blessings were already first. That would be Deuteronomy chapter 28, 1 through 14. 15 through 68 is the curses that will come upon us for the disobedience. Okay? You shall betroth a wife. We be hunting each other peoples, and we not supposed to. Like, and check Facebook out, bro. These folks on Facebook do not care. Our young women are having sex with married men. Our married men are letting them do it. You dig what I'm saying? Our women, our women are going out and having sex with other men based off of conditional standards. If you ain't got this, and this, like I said, submission is not conditional. You dig? If that's your head, that's your head. Whether he broke or not, you chose that man and allow him to choose you. So you two are joined as one. You feel me? And a lot of our women run out on us. You know, a lot of our women see other men doing prosperously and go over there, and these men accept that at the same time. Let's keep going, right? 31. Your ox shall be slaughtered before. Oh, hold on. You shall build a house, but you shall not dwell in it. You shall plant a vineyard, but you shall not enjoy its fruit. We planted the cotton fields. We built America, huh? Would y'all not agree to that? We built this place, but we don't get to enjoy the fruits of it. You feel me? Matter of fact, I was just in the county. You feel me? Dude told me his granddaddy built the county jail. I said, nigga, look, you in here now. That's bad, bro. That's bad, bro. Like I said, we built America. The blood, sweat, and tears came from us and our native brothers, as well as our Hispanic. You dig what I'm saying? We not enjoying it. We shall plant a vineyard and not enjoy its fruit. The cotton fields, the tobaccos. Come on, G. That was them $1 trillion industries at point in times we didn't even know them type of numbers existed. White folks been rich, bro. Let's be real. They been rich from sugar, from tobacco, from cotton, fruits. You feel me? The Hispanics pick fruits. We pick cotton. They picked us. So let's keep going. 31. Your ox shall be slaughtered before your eyes, but you shall not eat any of it. Your donkey shall be seized before your face, but it shall not be restored to you. Your sheep shall be given to your enemies, but there shall be no one to help you. Basically, your property will be ravaged. Ain't nobody. It's gonna be taken from you and sold back to you. If you read Lamentations 5:3, it says that our water is sold to us, our wood is sold to us, and it's ours. You feel me? These are these curses now. Okay. Your sons and your daughters, 32. Your sons and your daughters shall be given to another people, while your eyes look on and fail with longing for them all day. But you shall be helpless. The transatlantic slave trade, when we got off of the boat, just imagine, bro. Just imagine all of y'all with kids, right? Just imagine our hard work and sweat others are reaping the benefits from. Absolutely, yes, ma'am. And just think about it. Once we got off that boat, man, our families were split. Okay, you did not get to go with your father or your brother, or your cousin, or your homeboy. None of that. They were split up, and just imagine that you fight. Matter of fact, when I went to prison, my mama in court, bro, she asked the judge, "Can I hug him one more time before he go?" And the judge told her, "No, that killed my mama, bro. That killed my mama, G." And she had to just watch them take me to the back, And I was gone for 6 years, bro. You know? Let's keep going. Your sons and your daughters shall be given to another people while your eyes look on and fail with longing for them all day. But you shall be helpless. 28:33. A nation that you have not known shall eat up the fruit of your ground and all of your labors, and ye shall be only oppressed and crushed continually. That ain't happening. That ain't happening today. To us. Okay? 34. So that you are driven mad by the sights that your eyes see. It does make you upset, bro. Knowing that we've done all of this and that we get nothing from it, bro. Like, we work for crumbs for them to eat loaves of bread. You dig that? Christ told a woman, she asked for salvation. She was asking for salvation, right? And he said, is it meet to give the children's bread to the dogs? She said, well, even the dogs lick up the crumbs on the ground. You feel me? We the ones licking up them crumbs on the ground while they the ones eating the bread thereof. You feel me? Christ ain't feeding them. It's just these are our curses. Basically, I want to explain this to y'all. The Most High has put another nation above us as a belt. He whooping our ass with them. We're not supposed to be mad at them. You feel me? It ain't no reason for us to be mad at them. When you look at the history and the way everything's played out, of course you will be angry and upset, but this is our fault. He told us what to do. These folks know that, which is why I told y'all yesterday, Isaiah 59, 1 and 2. If your enemy knows that if you are in sin with your father, he won't mess with you, they're going to keep us descended. They don't want us to ascend. You dig what I'm saying? Shalom to everybody that's present. 34. So that you are driven mad by the sights that your eyes see. 35. The Lord will strike you on the knees and on the legs with grievous boils of which you cannot be healed, from the sole of your foot to the crown of your head. Once again, these are infirmities, diseases again. The Lord will bring you and your king, whom you set over a nation that neither you nor your fathers have known, and there you shall serve other gods of wood and stone, which your cross made out of. Some of y'all worship Allah. The Kabbalah stone. I mean that stone that's over there in Arabia. You feel me? It's a real 3D block stone. You can look it up, G. You feel me? Pray to the Arabs pray to the east where that stone is located. You feel me? Our daddy and them didn't do that. Our people and them didn't do that. You feel me? It's gonna come to a point in time where the knowledge that we have of each other will be lost. But I guarantee you that right there will still stand. You feel me? Until these curses are lifted up from us, everything gonna stand. You feel me? We have the Catholicism. Y'all got the rosary beads. It's all wood. You feel me? Wood and stone, bro. Wood and stone, G. Gods that cannot do anything for you at that. You feel me? Our people are so lost and confused that we are whoring after other people's cultures. You feel me? We see it feels good to our flesh. Oh, that's some good stuff. They got some good knowledge. Let me go ahead and slide over there to that. No, don't work like that. You are still in error, and you are falling yourself worse in error because you're disrespecting your father. You dig what I'm saying? 36. On top of that, like, don't think that our history starts in slavery. Okay, we was not jungle monkeys. You understand what I'm saying? When them people found us, when we fled into West Africa, scientists, artists, anthropologists, astrologers, mathematicians, teachers, people of the language, like the culture, we had people, bro. We were come on, man. Don't let them tell you that we started in a tree. You know what I'm saying? We was people, we were flourishing, and people understood who we were. You know, we are a set apart people. We supposed to grow our beards out. Our women supposed to have a head wrap with the dresses on. We wear fringes as another custom of separation. You feel me? If you look on the walls of Egypt and the slaves that they have in there, the slaves and the pharaoh and them they dress differently. They even look differently. You know, the Egyptians, they wore the wigs and whatnot. You feel me? All of that's on the wall. We are on the wall. You feel me? But y'all don't want to be us. Y'all want to be them. We are the original. Absolutely. Well, let's be real. Let's be real. Okay? Hue, man. Hue means color. Man, people. Okay? Colored people. So that's why I say we can't get into the whole mixation of black. Black don't mean nothing. Okay? So when you say original people, I hope you're not meaning color. Okay? By original people, we are Adam. You heard me? Now let's go. We're going to keep going. 36. And the Lord bring you and your king, whom you set over you, to a nation neither you nor your fathers have known, and there you shall serve other gods of wood and stone. And you shall become a horror, a proverb, and a byword among all the peoples where the Lord will lead you away. A byword, carbonated. A byword meaning nigger, negro, Afro, Afro-American, colored people. These are words that are not originally of you. These are words that are given to you by someone else to describe you. You have become a byword to someone else. People use what happened to us and say, I don't want to be like them, so I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do for my God. You dig? Like, our history is planted throughout everybody's culture. I'm telling you, everybody on this planet, anybody of real power, any nation of real power know exactly who we are. You understand what I'm saying? We are a very special people. Why you think they brought us specifically to the devil's garden? Look what we did to it. Look at it. We've built this place. You feel me? Let's keep going. 38. You shall carry much seed into the field, and shall gather a little, for the locust shall consume it. You shall plant vineyards and dress them, but you shall neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. You shall have olive trees throughout your territory, but you shall not anoint yourself with the oil, for your olives shall drop off. We don't even farm no more. We don't farm no more because we know it ain't gonna work for us. You dig what I'm saying? Most High ain't gonna even give us nothing, bro. That's why we so dependent on fast food. Let me break something down to y'all. I remember back in the day, we used to call our food soul food. I do not call the food that we eat today in today's time soul food. You can't, right? Because for one, everything had energy put into it, okay? You had to go out and physically plant the seed into the ground and physically keep going out there recycling to water it. The sun is giving it its energy as well. You dig? And then upon its growth and it reaches maturity, you physically go out there, pluck it, you come biking to the house, you wash it, you feel me? It was life into it. That's why we called it soul food. Now y'all go to fast food restaurants. You know, our men don't kill their own game anymore. We go to the Walmarts. You know, you ain't putting nothing into it. What's the life? What's the point? We're eating to live or living to eat. You know? Okay. 40. You shall have olive trees throughout your territory, but you shall not anoint yourself with the oil, for the olive shall drop off. You shall father sons and daughters, but they shall not be yours, for they shall go into captivity. Now, I think we all know what that means. CPS. Child Protective Services. How does somebody else have the right to take your children? Well, if you go into legalities, we are all slaves right now, currently, still, mentally, no longer physically. The reason we are slaves now is because everybody signs a birth certificate when they have a child. You are registering your child. Now, let me give it to you how these people look at it, right? When you have a child, the child is on the ship. Remember I told you all of this is still slavery. The child is on the ship, okay, in the waters of the womb, and it will be delivered onto the land. Upon being delivered onto the land, a man is waiting with a bill of sales or birth certificate. You, who signs the birth certificate? The mom and pop. What are you doing? Why would you sign it when you can walk right past this man? You dig what I'm saying? But the hospitals force you, they scare you. They basically plunder you into doing so. And now you have sold your child. You have given them. Man, we messed up, bro. We really messed up, and a lot of us don't even know it. I know how to get us out of it. I know how to get us out of it, but y'all don't even listen to me. You dig what I'm saying? I've done these studies before with y'all. You feel me? It's all ships. Right, absolutely. The woman is now the ship. The vessel is inside of her. I mean, the baby is aboard the vessel. You dig what I'm saying? Upon being aboard the vessel, he comes out of the waters onto the land. Dude come with the birth certificate. Y'all sign it. Now, exactly, and I keep asking this dude, man. His name is Damian Drake on my Facebook, dog. He a lawyer, but he will not answer this one question. When we go to court, are we in maritime law? The reason I'm asking this question is because once you go to court, you are boarding a ship. You hear me? When you go into the courtroom, back there where y'all sit at, that's called the gallows. How do we get out of it? I got you. Back there, you gotta basically, back there where you sit at, that's the gallows. When you come up to the plank. Before you cross that bar, you're supposed to speak some things. You're supposed to say some things to that judge to go ahead and nullify who you are, why you ain't finna step over there. Tell him I'm not entering into contract with you. You feel me? You ain't got authority over me. You feel me? So if you want to talk to me publicly, I'm gonna stay back here where the public at. But until then, but if you do anything other than that, you're giving them jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is authority. You've already given it to them by boarding their ship coming into the courthouse. You did? Simple. Okay. I'll do another video. I've done these videos. I'll do another video in regards to how to get us out of this slavery. You feel me? But y'all, it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you time. And these people are going to cost you some strength. They're not going to let you just do this. You dig what I'm saying? 40. Nah, we're going 42. The cricket shall possess all your trees and the fruit of your ground. The sojourner who is among you shall rise higher and higher above you, and you shall come down lower and lower. That's evidently happening right now, bro. We the ones working for the crumbs, G. You feel me? We know that. Come on, bro. White folk ain't, you know what I'm saying? These folk ain't superior than us, dog. You know, and this ain't being racist, bro. This is just being fact. You know, they degenerate. They have recessive genes. This is science. We learned all of this in school, bro. You know, white people contain something called the RH factor. The RH factor would be that monkey gene. They the ones came from the evolution theory. You dig? Our father told us we came from the earth. Why y'all came with that bullshit? Because y'all the ones slept in caves. Y'all the ones had sex with the monkeys, Neanderthals. Y'all was the cavemen. We wasn't. That's not what history, that's not what life organisms started. For y'all it may have, but not for us. You dig what I'm saying? And as a people, we must stand on who we are. You know? So keep going. 44. He shall lend to you, and you shall not lend to him, banks. He shall be the head, and you shall be the tail. That's us today. All these curses shall come upon you and pursue you and overtake you till you are destroyed, because you did not obey the voice of the Lord your God to keep his commandments and his statutes that he commanded you. Now, when he says destroyed, he means a generation, that generation of people that are not doing it. So if this is the next generation that's still not doing it, we still finna go through these curses until we teach our children not to come into these curses. You feel me? Bible says if you train a child up in the way that he should go, when he gets old, he shall not depart. You feel me? We ain't teaching our children the laws because our parents never taught us the law, and their parents never taught them the law, and their parents never taught them the law. You dig? So we all just continue in a cycle. Everybody just working to die. Right? Everybody. That's all we doing, G. We not really out here like doing the Bible. We just living to die. And that's what it feels like. And the Bible finna get deeper with it. Watch. 46. They shall be a sign and a wonder against you and your offspring. We do marvel at white folks. And other nations as well. 47. Because you did not serve the Lord your God with joyfulness and gladness of heart because of the abundance of all things. A lot of us see that it's 613 laws in the Bible. God damn, man. I gotta do all that shit crazy, man. I can't do this. I can't go to the park, go to the fair on the day. I can't even celebrate Christmas. You see everybody else living and you think you can't live. You dig what I'm saying? We are life. We got Leviticus 23, right? That's the holy days. Every day y'all trying to get these folks. Like, okay, y'all know how the world stopped because Christmas here, you get to go. Y'all get a furlough. That's all that is. If you ever been to jail, you know what a furlough is. A furlough is when them folks in jail give you an allotted amount of time to go home and be with your family, but then you have to return. That's your job. That's prisons. That's everything we got going on right now. You feel me? What I'm breaking down right now, I'm hoping it identifies us. So therefore, when y'all see that this Bible is us, you come back into the ways of your father and we reverse these curses. You understand what I'm saying? Until we reverse the curses will still cycle down on and up to us. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, let's keep going. 46, the sign of one against you and your offspring forever. 47, because you did not serve the Lord your God with joyfulness and gladness of heart because of the abundance of the things. Therefore, you shall serve your enemies whom the Lord will send against you in hunger and in thirst, in nakedness and in lacking everything. That's evident. I ain't even got to explain that. And he will put a yoke of iron on your neck. We seen slavery. Them folks had it like this in the little things, man. You feel me? Until he has destroyed you. The Lord will bring a nation against you from far away, from the end of the earth, swooping down like an eagle. Let's be real now. Who the eagle is? I posted the scripture the other day. Now Esau, we're gonna get into that. Esau has put his feet in everybody's nation. That's why all flags damn near have an eagle with the thing in his feet and that and the third. You feel me? So he told you a nation from afar. We know that these folk came across some waters to come get us. You dig? They came across some waters to come get us and then brought us back to some other waters over here. You dig? Swooping down like an eagle. A nation whose language you do not understand. The English language is only 500 years old. How long we been over here? I told you the first slave landed yesterday in 1619, 1719, 1819, 1919, 2019. 400 years we have been here, so they had 100 years to produce and basically effectively create the English language. The letter J did not exist in the Hebrew text. It never did. His name was not Jesus. But for the sake of understanding, I'll continue to call him that for you. But I know his name is not Jesus. Those of my brothers and sisters know that his name is not Jesus. You feel me? Yeshua means salvation. Yahweh means he who delivers. Emmanuel. Come on now. He told you in the book that his name is going to be Emmanuel. Where do y'all get Jesus from? The only reason we have Jesus is because of the Greek captivity that we were in, and they translated our word from our language to their language. Okay? Like I told you, the letter J did not exist in our language. It doesn't. Look it up. Hebrew. All right, let's keep going. 50. A hard-faced nation who shall not respect the old or show mercy to the young. I know y'all done seen that picture floating around Facebook where that little boy was in that field picking cotton. Our grandmothers have picked cotton, and I'm talking about the oldest of us. Okay, those of you who are on this live who have some age upon me, I'm only 27. Those of you who got some age, slavery just ended 75 years ago, 78 years ago, bro. You feel me? Literally, it just ended that long ago. And before that, bro, we was going through it. These folks ain't care about us, man. They still don't care about us, bro. We get killed in the street like dogs right now, bro. Remember the scripture just said that the birds of the fire will eat us and ain't nobody gonna drive them away? These people wait hours before they get us out the road after they done shot us dead, man. You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep going. It shall eat the offspring of your cattle and the fruit of your ground, and the fruit of your ground until you are destroyed. It also shall leave you grain. It also shall not leave you grain, wine, or oil, and the increase of your herds, of your youngs, of your flock, until they have caused you to perish. Barakatah, may your fruit be pleasing unto the Most High, Bashim Yaham Shaham Shia. Plant the seeds, baby, yes, absolutely. Barakatah. The water, too. They shall besiege you in all your towns until your high and fortified walls in which you trusted come down throughout all your land. And they shall besiege you in your towns throughout all your land. This is when we were home. Y'all ever seen y'all ever heard the story of the siege of Pompeii? Pompeii was the last captivity that we were in before we fled over here. What the Most High did to Pompeii? It's a city of ashes now. Okay? Every nation that has ever had us in captivity will be judged. Okay? That's what the coming judgment of this world is coming to. That's what he coming back for, to judge them. We're being judged right now. Okay? Take your chastisement like a man or woman. Put your mother chest out and your head up and stop acting like BITCHs. You feel me? We got to tighten up, man. If y'all want us to come up out of this, it don't matter how successful you get. It don't matter how many people you bring along with you, bro. If we not following our Father, we will continue to fall, bro. This is about God. This is not about man, okay? And if you want God to be about man, be the man that God wants you to be. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just facts, bro. We got to stop playing with life. We got to stop playing with ourselves. We got to stop playing with each other, okay? Let's go. Let's keep going. 53, chapter 28, 53 of Deuteronomy. And you shall eat of the fruit of your womb, the flesh of your sons and daughters whom the Lord your God is giving you, and the siege and the distress in which your enemies shall distress you. Now, there was at a point in time, literally, bro, where we couldn't do anything, bro. They had us on the run so bad, bro, that yes, we cooked our children, yes, to survive. You feel me? Everybody ain't doing this type of stuff, bro. But you got people right now, y'all done seen the articles, man. A woman put her baby in the oven. A man, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. People that threw their babies off the Dolphin Island Bridge, man. You know what I'm talking about? So don't make this seem like it's not something that could happen. I mean, couldn't happen. You know? We've seen wretchedness go on in our day and time with kids, molestation. You dig? Come on, man. Let's be real. Like I said, let's stop playing with this word, man. Let's stop playing with God. Because if you listening to this, if you hearing this, if you keep coming back to these lives every day, he calling you, bro. Most High trying to talk to you. He wants you to come to him. You feel me? He wants you to repent. He wants you to ask for forgiveness so he can get you up out of these curses. I posted a scripture. It's 1 Kings, man. Solomon himself, the man of wisdom, our king. He prayed to the Most High that if we were to hearken our voice diligently unto the Most High, you did. At one point, when we were led into captivity, led away captives, and we were to hearken our voice unto him, for us to please call unto him and him to listen to us. And the Most High said that he would, bro. Imagine if we all got together one day, and I mean literally on a holy convocational day, on one of his holy days, and we all shouted, man. You know? Come on, bro. As a people, these folk hate us, and the one thing they very are afraid of is unity. Imagine if we came together, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real, G. We'll keep going. Because we finna get into chapter 60. I mean, verse 68 is what's really going to set this in stone, that these curses and blessings are about us, that this Bible is about us. I've already read Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6. 14 and 2 calls you a peculiar people. That's special. You did? Let's keep going. 54, chapter 28. The man who is the most tender and refined among you will begrudge food to his brother, to the wife he embraces, and to the last of the children whom he has left, so that he will not give to any of them any of the flesh, the distress of his children. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. 54. The man who is the most tender and refined among you will begrudge food to his brother, to his wife, and he gonna keep it to himself, and to the least of his children whom he has left, so that he will not give to any of them any of the flesh of his children whom he is eating, because he has nothing else left in the siege and in the distress in which your enemy shall cause you in your towns. Okay? I'm like these folks had us, like, they really had us boxed in, bro. They really had us boxed in, bro. You know? And we boxed in right now, bro. We do unspeakable things right now. 57. 56, I'm sorry. The most tender refined woman among you, whom would not venture to set the sole of her foot on the ground, because she is so delicate and tender, will begrudge to the husband she embraces, to her son and to her daughter, her afterbirth that comes out from between her feet, and her children whom she bears, because lacking everything, she will eat them secretly, in the siege and in the distress in which your enemy shall distress you. Now, these things have and already happened, okay? We're not doing these things right now, but we also still see horrific things happening within our culture and community of people, okay? So we're going to get into 58. We're going to keep going. If you are not careful to do all the words of this law that is written in this book, that ye may fear this glorious and awesome name, the Lord your God, then the Lord will bring on you and your offspring extraordinary afflictions, afflictions severe and lasting, and sickness grievous and lasting, coronavirus, Ebola. Come on, G. I'm talking about these is plagues that hit us that we don't even know nothing about, and they just keep coming up out of nowhere. We like to call it man-made, but the Most High already told us that these afflictions would come. He never said specifically which ones, but when you get into the depth of what these diseases are, you can't deny that they came from the Most High. Whether they were man-made, he already told you that these men wouldn't make them, or these diseases would come to you regardless the diseases was going to come. You dig? Okay, let's keep going. 60. And he will bring upon you again all of the diseases of Egypt, of which ye were afraid, and they shall cling to you. Every sickness also and every affliction that is not recorded in this book of the Lord will bring upon you. That means new ones, until you are destroyed. Whereas ye were as numerous as the stars of heaven, ye shall be left few in number, because ye did not obey the voice of the Lord your God. Okay? And that's just because of the death. Look at these folks, man. My wife just told me that this coronavirus is predicted to kill 65 million people. How do you have a statistic like that in the first place? How do you know a disease is finna do that? It's population control. But it ain't just population control. Why not kill off the sons of God if you're going to do if anybody's death is going to be evident? Why not kill the sons of God? Remember, that's why I say it ain't just color. This Bible is finna tell you that we have been scattered to the four corners of the earth. So this 65 billion is targeted towards us. You understand me? Our brothers and sisters, they trying to do this to us. You feel me? Why? Well, for one, beyond curses, these folks know that we are the children of God, per Psalms 82:6. If I kill the children of God, he ain't got no bloodline to come back through. Right? Okay, so we're going to keep going. Where I was at? 62. Whereas you were numbers as the stars of heaven, and shall be left few in number, because you did not obey the voice of the Lord your God. 63, chapter 20 of Deuteronomy. And as the Lord took delight in you, took delight in doing you good and multiplying you, so the Lord will take delight in bringing you ruin upon you and destroying you. And you shall be plucked off the land that you are entering to take possession of it. We not in our homeland no more, are we? We know that we came over here on ships, right? We know that if we look into Jerusalem right now, the white folks over there with the hats and the ponytails, they not in the real Jerusalem. They not in the real Hebron. Okay? He says that our land was going to be desolate. He wasn't going to leave not a soul there. You will be able to count the trees on your hands. On your hands, bro. And as me and my baby was looking up things, bro, yesterday, that's exactly what it looks like. It's absolutely desolate. Okay? That's because the people, they brought the children of God to the garden over here, and look what we done to it. And look at our garden now. You understand me? We're not there to till it. We're not there to do it. We're not there to be a part of it no more. Okay? 64. Right? Yeah, 64. And the Lord will scatter you among all peoples, from one end of the earth to the other. And there you shall serve other gods of wood and stone, which neither you nor your fathers have known. And among these nations you shall find no respite, and there shall be no resting place for the sole of your foot, but the Lord your God. But the Lord will give you there a trembling heart and failing eyes and a languished soul. That's us right now, man. You can't tell me that ain't us right now, bro. We ain't got no peace. You ask a black man right now, hey, what's happening, my nigga? I can't call it. Just hanging in there. You feel me? We don't know what the bar gonna bring, bro. We don't know how that white man gonna trip on us at our job. You can't tell me you got peace in your job because you are a supervisor, because you are a manager, or none of that. Because at any given point, that white man can snatch it from you and give it to somebody else. And we've seen it happen. Don't act like it don't happen. It don't matter how proper you talk to them. It don't matter how far your pants is pulled up, how straight your hair is, baby. You understand me? You still a nigga to that cracker. And you gonna be that. Period. It don't matter. I guarantee you, white people may be your motherfucking friend right now. Piss them off. Piss them off and watch you be every third, 5th, 5th, 6th, and 8th nigga that they've known. You did? These folks have round table discussions. We know that. You know, they talk to us all good and cool and all of that other shit, but when they get amongst each other, we niggas, spicks, we everything that we'll never be in their face. They'll never say these things to our face. You go to prison, these motherfuckers get bold, boy. You understand me? Not in no place where it's federal, though. Not in a place where these folks doing life, because these niggas don't give a fuck. You understand me? And the reason they got our brothers in them jails and them systems, them the lions, them the real niggas that's gonna really get there. You dig? But they ain't got a law about themselves. The Most High not finna release them. He not finna release that spirit within them. You dig? They've already corrupted themselves by the things that they are doing to have even obtained to go to jail. You feel me? Let's keep going. Trembling heart and failing eyes and languid soul. 66. Your life shall hang in doubt before you. Night and day you shall be in dread and have no assurance of life. In the morning you shall say, if only it were evening. And in the evening you shall say, if only it were in the morning. Because of the dread that your heart shall feel and the sights that your eyes shall see. We do that today. That's us today. Let's be real. Like I told you, what's happening, bro? I can't call it. Man, what you got going on? Shit, man. Just vibing, man. I'm trying to take this day by day. You feel me? Okay. 68, like I told y'all, is the definite verse. And the Lord will bring you back into Egypt, a journey that I promised you should never make again. And there you shall offer yourselves for sale to your enemies as male and female slaves. But there will be no buyer. Now, we know we came over here on ships, right? In this book, Egypt is not the name of that place over there. It's called Mitzrayim. Okay? Mitzrayim is the name of the man that owned that land. Israel is the name of the man that owned that land. You dig? China ain't its name. Indonesia is not its name. Okay? These folks have changed everything. A cartographer is a map maker. The maps that we see today, like, look it up. 1947 West Africa. You'll see different dividing lines of people that own different sections. You'll even see on that Kingdom of Judah. This is where the slaves came from. You dig? These folk done changed everything. This land was not called America. Okay? When Christopher Columbus first got here, he thought he was sailing westward, but he was actually sailing eastward. So when he got here and he seen the copper-colored individuals, he called them Indians because he thought he was in Indonesia. You dig what I'm saying? Let's keep going, right? Now, when we got out the boat, they sold us, right? Now, it says that no man shall buy you. That's your reparations. You give me... The Holocaust people got paid back. Everybody had been paid back for the slavery they have ever been in, but we have not been paid. We won't be repaid. You know how much money these folks supposed to give us if we get repaid for slavery? You know, and instead of giving these people 40 acres and a mule, that was the whole land. If they gave 1.9 million people 40 acres and a mule, bro, that's the whole land in itself. You dig? I can't see this message. Whoever just text me just there. You know, so we must pay attention to who we are. Okay, that these curses are talking to us. That this Bible is talking to us. Okay, we see the condition that we in every day, man. We go to the banks and we ask them if we can get some money. Ain't nobody got no bank, G. We ain't got no bank, and if we just so happen to get a bank, you still paying them folks. You're not free. Okay? If you look on your dollar, it says that this note, it says that this note is a legal tender for all debts, private and public. Okay? A note is a promise. You can't pay a debt with a promise. You dig? This money right here itself, you can't do nothing with it unless you got gold, oil, or some resource that can transfer it to that. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't got the resources to transfer the dollar, you still in debt. Okay? Y'all see this letter right here? The numbers right here with that letter on it? G, I'm finna read it to you. Federal Reserve note for the Bank of Chicago, Illinois. You can look on your dollar too. It got the same thing. These dollars are owned by people. So if these folks was to come right now to my dwelling and say, hey, do you have dollar number G643285777B? And I say, yeah, get my money back. Damn, it ain't yours. Did you print it? This came from my bank. Here go the records to show that we printed these dollars right here. You dig what I'm saying? We're not free, bro. We're not free. No matter, I don't care what y'all doing, bro. You're not free. You have people that can come take your children from you, bro. That's not freedom. Who taking their kids? Who? Come on, man. We locked in, bro. We really locked in. Y'all not getting no reparations, bro. Gone dead that. Okay? Only reparations you gonna get, only salvation you gonna get is from your father. Okay? And I keep telling y'all this, bro. I keep telling y'all this. Okay? You must denounce citizenship. You must go back. You must return all of the documents. If you are documented by your government, you're not free. You're not free. We are not free. We are slaves. We're still slaves, bro. And we're going to continue to be that as long as we let these curses stick to us. You feel me? We got to come up out of this, man. And I'm trying, dog. Like, a lot of people mock the things that I speak on. A lot of people mock the things that I have been through. Like, y'all don't understand the things that I'm doing, bro. It's trial and error so I can pass my mistakes down to y'all so y'all don't make them. You understand me? I'm literally killing myself for y'all. You feel me? I'm sacrificing myself, and not just me. You got other brothers and sisters that's out here pushing this word like this. Them brothers y'all see on that corner, that's a dangerous avenue to be on. You feel me? Reason being, because you ever spoke the truth to people, bro, and they get offended? Like when I tell y'all that Jesus is black, like when I tell y'all that his name wasn't Jesus, when I tell y'all everything that I'm telling y'all, like I told you, take it to a church. Take it to a church and watch they kick you out, bro. You feel me? Like we really stuck. We stuck. I asked my people, what's your nationality? And they gonna tell me he's African American. How you two people? How are you African and American? It don't matter where you plant the apple seed, it's still gonna be an apple. Right? You feel me? Them people from China, That's it. That's it. They Chinese. You feel me? Like I said, you can't be no spiritual Israelite. I mean, as in the physical house doesn't exist no more. You did? You can't be a spiritual Chinese person. You can't be a spiritual Indonesian. You are who you are. Your flesh is your flesh, whoa. You know? And we must act in the capacity of that. You know? We must act in the capacity of our Father. The laws of this Bible are the characteristics of our Father. He's teaching you how to be Him. He's teaching you how to walk in the midst of an earth that is born to sin. That's what we're born in. We're born in sin. You can't go back into your womb when it says to be reborn. You can't go back into your mama coochie. You got to reprogram your mind. You got to loose the shackles on your mind. You understand what I'm saying? We still locked in, bro. These people are confident enough to take the shackles off of what they took us. They showed us this in school. They embedded the fear in us as children, so when we grew up, we would not revolt. And those of us who actually it didn't really like, it ain't hit them when they was kids, I'ma kill him, I'ma jail him, you know, so he can't do what I'm doing right now. I'm waking y'all up. That's what I hope to be doing. That's my plan. That's the whole point. I don't care about likes. I don't care about shares, bro. I don't do nothing. I'm still living my life for y'all, you know. But I want my family. Don't call me a God. Don't call me a none of that. I'm only his child trying to get the family back home. That's it. Okay? Once the body come together, the head gonna come down and connect to it, bro. Come on, man. Let's be real, man. Let's be really, really real about this. Okay? Like I said, man, I do this, literally these lives and all of that, bro, for y'all. I want y'all to come into an understanding. Yes, everybody is asleep, bro. You are missing your calling. Why aren't you speaking and teaching others? You speak some powerful facts. I've done this. I've been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years now, man. You know, I've just so happened to come into some new followers. You know, and it gets old. It even gets depressing. I understand why Solomon said all wisdom is vanity. You dig? You mess around and come into this knowledge. You know what to do. You literally know what to do to get us out of this. And you trying to tell them, yo, this is what to do, this is what to do. And your people slapping you in the face, bro. They punching you in the stomach. They kicking you to the ground. They calling you, quote unquote, fake woke. That hurts, bro. That hurts, bro. You know, to the point where you want to give up on y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Doing this every night, like, and then everybody go right back to their own ways. You know? So I had to understand that. Brother told me this right here. He said, Tony, don't delete your page, bro. Don't get off of Facebook, bro. You know, them people that's not trying to accept it are the ones who will never get it. But we need you, those of us who are trying to understand. Those of us who want to understand. Okay? I've been knowing just can't tell people everything. Man, you can tell them everything, man. It don't matter if they get it or not. The blood gonna be on your hands. You got my attention tonight. When is the next live? Keep it coming. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow, you know, because we have to get the understanding of who the different nations is. You know, like I say, in church, they're gonna tell you these nations don't exist no more. These people are spiritual people, they're not physical people no more, this and that and the third. But how can you say that when the Bible keep addressing them? It's gonna address them all throughout the Bible. He even addresses, like I said, in 9:13 of the book of Romans. Okay? Them books in the back of Romans, Corinthians, Ephesians, Thessalonians, are people within those towns. Our people were within those cities. So those letters were addressed to the Hebrew Israelites there. You did? Everything that I'm doing right now is because I love y'all, man. I love my family. I love my people. I made the post last night. Let's give the acknowledgement to our culture. Okay? A physical meeting. A physical meeting, we tried that as well, man. And y'all doo-dooed on me, bro. It was only 2 people that showed up. And the third person was because she was with me. You dig what I'm saying? If y'all want this, bro, I'm here. I'm here, okay? I am an Israelite. We are Israelites, okay? People don't know. People don't understand unless they are willing to listen. Yeah, but you got to understand the work people trying to put in to do that. You know, it gets exasperating, man. Doing this every day, it seems like I'm saying the same things. I've been saying this for the last 4 years. You know, now don't get me wrong. When I first came into it, I had aggression towards it. You know, I had hatred. Like, it was in my heart, honestly, because I'm looking at the history. I'm looking at everything that's happened. I had to go to jail to understand, bro, that I can't hate. You dig? That's the fruit that's coming out of me. That's why I went to jail, because of the hatred that's in my heart. You dig? Like I said, we can't be mad at them. They ain't doing nothing but what they supposed to do. They are that nation to do that. The Most High gonna handle them. Vengeance ain't ours. It's His. You feel me? The only thing that we can do is come back into the truth. Once we come into the truth, these folks will become our footstools. You was lost before. Absolutely. Absolutely. We all was, man. Like I told y'all, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. And I hope I never have given y'all the connotation, the definition that I am. I am not perfect. Okay? Man, I got some flaws, man. I got some flaws just last year. You did? Seriously, man. Thanks be to y'all that I can overcome that. You know? Thanks be to y'all, we have grace. You know? I love the change within you, big bro. Man, listen, bro. Like I told y'all, I'm trying to get y'all to a point where y'all at my point, and y'all gonna surpass me, man. You know, from our older people with the knowledge and the wisdom, the things you have seen, you'll be able to correlate this Bible differently than I. You know? I'm just a wake-up call. That's it. Do a few more lives, get your audience, and the next meeting will be successful. You have my attention from one live you will get others' attention as well. It's amazing to be really woke. Best feeling ever. Absolutely, I'm all ears. Man, I appreciate all of y'all. I absolutely do, because I know my Father's his light is shining through me. Okay? Most High say you can't be a lamp on a hill with a lamp cover over you. What's the point? Come to the studio and make it motivational, bro. Hey, man, I've been trying to do my little music thing. It don't work for me no more. Like I told the brother, I think I messed up when I prayed to the Most High that he take it from me. You know, because I understood I wasn't rapping. I wasn't rapping the word that needed to be spoken. You know, I was just rapping a word to be heard, to be seen. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely do that, bro. You know, I definitely do that. As I said, right now, I'm just here to deliver the message. You know, I want us to come into the true understanding of who we are. You know, we can't operate in the fullness of the spirit thereof if we don't. No rapping, bro. Just speak. Understood. I'll make it happen, bro. Respect. As I said, bro, I love y'all, man. I really do. I don't know who I'm talking to when I say that, but I know I'm talking to my family. I'm talking to my people. We are blessed people. Y'all ever went somewhere where you ain't never been, and that was the first, you want to get it. You want to meet some black folks. You can't wait to see some black folks. You can't wait to see your own people. We call each other brothers and sisters, and they never met each other. Because we know who we are. Our spirits do, at least. Our flesh is the one waging war within us. You know? So, as I said, man, I love y'all. I'm finna go. I've given y'all what I've given y'all. And I hope you read this Bible without me here. So let me ask you a question. How do you feel about white Jesus has been portrayed on movies and pictures? Let's go to Exodus. Let's go to Exodus 20 to answer that question. If y'all want me to answer questions, we can do that as well. Ask all the ones you want. You feel me? I'm the type of person where if I don't know, I'm going to tell you I don't know. If I do know, I'm going to give you the scriptural truth. And if it's in my opinion, I'm going to say in my opinion. I will never lie to y'all, bro. Okay? So we're going to go to Exodus 20. And we're going to talk about this white Jesus real quick. And God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. For one, you shall have no gods before me. 2, you shall not make for yourself a carved image of any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I am the Lord your God, and I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of your fathers on the children to the 3rd and the 4th generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to the thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. So for one, confirm me so I can keep up with you. Like I told y'all, I post my lives on my YouTube page, and I even post them on my page, right? So back to this white Jesus, right? Why did they post that picture if the law says not to do it? White Jesus don't exist. Jesus don't exist. The Savior, our Savior, absolutely does. But like I told you, the English language is only 500 years old. We've been over here for. The letter J didn't come into context until the English language. You dig? And he told y'all not to make no pictures of him. He told y'all not to make no pictures of anything. And then at that, bow down to it. And it's right there at the church. Soon as y'all come forward, everybody who want to get their life, and y'all this and that and the third, and y'all go right up to that front and bow down to that man. Now let's see what he looked like. Revelations 1. Let's see what the Christ looked like. Because our brother John seen him. He seen what he looked like. Revelations 1:14. It says, matter of fact, the vision of the Son of Man, we're going to start at 9. I, John, like I told you, your brother, and partner in the tribulation. That means he going through it too. And the kingdom and the patient endurance that are in Jesus. Remember I told you these folks translated our word. Because I got this Bible right here. It's not going to say Jesus. Okay, this is a Hebrew word for Eth Sefer. Eth Sefer means divine books. Okay, I got 87 books in this Bible. Y'all only got 60 something. Okay, and it's still another, let me say 87, 88, 9, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still another 7 that we ain't read yet. You heard me? And that's per Ezra's chapter 2nd Ezra's chapter 14, the last verse. You did? But let's keep going. But like I said, I'm going to speak this name based off of the understanding that y'all have. That are in Jesus was on the island called Patmos on the account of the word of God and the testimony of Jesus. Verse 10, chapter 1 of Revelations. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day. That means the Sabbath. And I heard him behind me, a loud voice like a trumpet saying, write what you see in a book and send it to the 7 churches, to Ephesus, to Smyrna, to Pergamum, to Thyatira, to Sardis, to Philadelphia, to Laodicea. Then I turned to see the voice that was speaking to me, and on turning, I saw 7 gold lampstands. And in the midst of the lampstands was one like the Son of Man, clothed with a long robe and with a golden sash around his chest. 14, we finna get into his description. You feel me? It says the hairs of his head were white like wool. Look at this, bro. You know why I'm able to dread my hair like this, bro? Come on, man. We got the hair closer to the resemblance of a sheep, bro. You feel me? You can get a sock on a little. You can get a sock, bro, and do like this, and you got dreads, G. You understand me? White folk can't do that. I don't know too many other nations that can do that. Only those who have integrated with us, who have mixed with us, who have our culture, our texture of people. You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep going. 14, the hairs of his head were white like wool, like snow. His eyes were like a flame of fire. All right? His feet were like burnished bronze refined in a furnace. Okay? In the King James Version, it says his feet were like bronze as if burnt in a fiery furnace. He's showing you the color that he's seen, man. He's seen this man's feet, bro. And it was brown. It was black. He was a nigga. You dig? Okay, let's keep going. And his voice was like the voice of many roaring waters. In his right hand he had 7 stars, and his mouth came a sharp 2-edged sword. And his face was like the sun shining in full strength. This means you can't dispute nothing that's going to come out this man's mouth. Feel me? That 2-edged sword coming out of his mouth. Like I told you, when he came out of the wilderness, them 40 days and 40 nights, you got to think, this man ain't ate nothing. He's skinny. He frail. He weak right now. Now, think about your mind condition as well when you go into this. Excuse me. When you come into this, if you've ever fasted, you feel me? It does take a toll on your body, okay? So right when this man coming up out of his goodness, here come this soft ass nigga the devil. Hey, bro, I can give you this, I can give you this, I can give you this, I can give you that. He say, it is written, not nigga, you something serious. Man, listen, he was a nigga. Negro, Niger. If you go into the book of Acts, you feel me? The first people that was Christians, man. It says that Kepha and Simon and whatever that dude name was, man, they called him Niger because he was black. You understand me? Like, it's all throughout the scriptures. Job 30:30, Songs of Solomon 1:5, Revelations 1:14. You got Jeremiah 9:12. Come on, man. It's all speaking on the niggas. This Bible is niggas. It's black. It's brown. Come on, man. Come on, man. When he told us he made us from the soil, show me some white soil. Anybody, show me some white soil. Not sand, soil. Show me some white soil. The deeper you dig into this earth, what color it get? Huh? Everybody on this planet of origination is a derivative of brown. Straight up. Straight up. It's a derivative of brown. Ain't nobody white. You know? And white folks, mutations. Y'all better act like you know, because the Bible tell you. Stop playing with these folks. And then I be seeing so many brothers and sisters talking about they finna go get them a white girl, they finna go do this, that. You casting your pearls amongst swine. Literally. You casting your pearls amongst swine, bro. Why would you give your blessings away? Fellas, your stick, your meat is a rod of gold to them folks, man. Because they know they save their bloodline if they come into your dwellings. Because our seed, it's the seed of man. It's the seed of the man that brings the child forth. You know? Why y'all think they want to be like this? The Bible calls us the salt to the earth. What salt do to food, bro? It add flavor. We the flavor. While we trying to be everybody else, they trying to be us. You dig? Because we are the true children of this book. Now, either I can end this live here, or we can talk. Y'all can ask me questions, you dig? Talk to me, because I know y'all have questions, bro. I know it's things that y'all don't understand. And this is the perfect time. I'm one of the most perfect people to talk to. You know, like I told you, I'm not going to lie to you. If I don't know, I don't know. As the brother just asked the question, I led you to the scriptures. I showed you we ain't even supposed to have no picture of no white man, black man, nobody. You dig? And then to help you out with that, I showed you what the black man looked like. So let's keep going. I can end a live, you know thing. You know, I know y'all got things to do. Do y'all also pay attention to how much time passes when we on these lives? And it go by so fast. Right? That's because your spirit is in tune. For real, for real. And it's nice. It's very nice. It's really nice. So I see since y'all ain't asking questions, I'm finna go. I got stuff to do. I really ain't got nothing. I really ain't got nothing to do. I just ain't got time to be sitting right here looking at y'all, looking at me for nothing. You know? Like I said, I post these same videos on my YouTube channel, so it'll never be unavailable to you unless them folks took it down. And I also I upload it onto the Facebook page as well. You know, as a woman, if you are a woman and you have a lack of understanding to what is being taught, then you should you got a good spirit. Thank you. If you are a woman and you listen to these things and it's hard to comprehend, cover your head up, sweetheart. You know? We're gonna have to FaceTime and do some personal studies, bro. However y'all want to do it, man. It don't matter however y'all want to do it, bro. I just want to bring y'all back home, dog. We got to save our children. Straight up, bro. Because we ain't doing nothing but continuating a perpetuational cycle of bullshit. Straight up. Our parents didn't leave us nothing, and we working hard to get nothing, and we gonna leave our children nothing, and then they gonna be working hard to get nothing, but they working so much harder because now they believe they can be equal to somebody that don't believe they're equal to them. There's no such thing as equality. The respective difference is the balance. You understand me? That's where respect comes from. You different than me. Acknowledge that. Accept that. You feel me? This is my philosophy. If every black man was to accept the black Messiah, then that black man come back through all them black folk that accepted him. He gonna crack through you. Not through them, through you. You understand me? He can't exist unless you allow him to exist. Okay? It don't matter if you believe in him or not. He's still there. I guarantee if we was to stop celebrating Christmas, Santa Claus ass would be gone. We don't even know that nigga until the time frame that he's supposed to come. Right? Easter bunnies don't lay eggs. They have rabbits. So where y'all get that from? I mean, let's be real. It say Christ died on a Thursday. Now, like I showed y'all today, the scriptures say from evening unto evening is a day. So Friday to Saturday, 1 day. Saturday to Sunday, 2 days. That's the day they say he rose. Easter Sunday. There go your bullshit. You can see your oppressors' bullshit all throughout their history. All throughout their lives. All throughout everything they got going on. You know, and there's even some white folk that don't know what's going on. You know? But that ain't no excuse. Because you knew what happened. Everybody been told the history. So no, I'm not asking you. I ain't asking you to hate. I ain't asking you to none of that. If you want any type of acceptance from God or from God's children, you need to help God's children get out of the predicament that your forefathers have put them in. Period. That's what you need. That's a white friend if you got a white friend. That's any other nation, to be honest. You know? Like we read yesterday, them Egyptians acknowledged Abraham as the Hebrew. So it's evident who we are. We don't become Israelites until Jacob come in the picture. Jacob's name is changed to Israel. The Israelite will be the descendants of Israel. Right? We them descendants, man. That's us. And we trying to lead our people to repentance. That's all I'm trying to do, man. Seriously, bro, because I'm telling you, we good people right now, but wait till we get the spirit in us. Like, wait till the most, then you'll be able to see the dead rose, the mute speak, the blind hear. Okay? And let me help y'all out with death real quick. Death is sleep. Okay? That's why we use the term rest in peace. Death is sleep. And how do we get this? Scripturally, you can go to when Lazarus died. And I'm not going to do it for you because y'all need to read this Bible. Okay? Y'all ever seen that teacher? I'm going to be quiet until y'all... It's y'all education. That's me literally right now, G. I'm not gonna keep doing it for you. I cannot lead you to the water and make you drink. I can't give you this knowledge and make you think. You gotta do this for yourself. 2 Timothy 2:12 says, study to show thyself approved. Period. You know, because when I'm not here and you looking for answers, or somebody else you trying to bring to the truth need the answers, why they can't use you? Because you don't know. Why you don't know? Because you ain't getting into it for yourself, you know? So, like I say, I love y'all, bro. Please share the live. Not for my benefit. For y'all. For your family. For your friends. For the people that you care about. For those of us who know we lost, you know? Out of the constant 10 people that's been on this live, I'm going to say 8 because it ain't went lower than 8. Y'all the ones that's being talked to. Because out of that 8, y'all been here every day thus far. You know? Tighten up, man. Tighten up, bro. This is detrimental to your children. Imagine, like, children are gullible, bro. You can tell them anything and they'll believe it. Tell them the truth. Santa Claus ain't real. No matter how you dress it up. Or we don't do it for, we know it ain't Jesus' birthday. That's what the day is about. So y'all gonna make it about something else. Y'all gonna dress it up to make it real, huh? Whatever the fuck that means. And then what Future said, dress it up and make it real for me. Whatever that means. So, in all understanding and actuality, bro, tighten up. Alright? I love y'all. Shalom. El Tawab.